this is Joy with Obsessed with Scrapbooking, and today we're making this fun Chickie Thanks a Bunch card. Let's get started. This is the Penelope paper from Close to My Heart. That piece is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I have a little note here. Supply list is in the video description or in the blog post from which you are reading this, or in the email from which you got this. So just FYI, I'm using this green shimmer trim, glitter on a roll, I like to call it. We have so many colors, you guys. We've got purple and blue and teal and silver and black and white and gold, and did I mention silver? That's my favorite. And red and coral and purple and on and on. So a lot of colors. Oh my gosh, I gotta do a video on how many colors. All right, then I'm gonna stick down this piece. It's 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's the green piece. And then I'm just gonna lay down my shimmer trim. Now, and I'm actually laying it on top of a little bit of the green because I thought that looked the best. Here's the thing too, when you stick your shimmer trim down, you need to like where it went because you're not prying it back up. So you know sometimes how that happens. This is the Spring Critters stamp set from Close to My Heart. It retires April 30th, as does this paper. So I wanted to sneak these projects in real quick before it's all gone. Now when I stamp the stamp off on my arm like that, it is because it's a brand new stamp and that helps condition it. And that's, only something you do with acrylic stamps. Really helps it to stamp better. I'm using black Memento ink, which you always want to use if you're going to color. And here's my big roll up full of Shin hand markers. Close to My Heart Close to My Heart. Sells, I don't know, some word I'm looking for, has Shin hand markers, which are a type of alcohol marker. I happen to like them. They're similar to Copics. My favorite part about them is they're free when you have hostess rewards. So I have every color because I had to do that, right, you guys? So actually, they're real nice, and I like to show coloring every once in a while. I always like to do fast and easy projects, so coloring doesn't always lend itself to that. But I do want to show it to you guys because if I can color, absolutely anybody can color, really. I'm not the best, and these are very forgiving. Just as long as you don't get too close to the edge of, you want to go slow and take little short strokes, and don't get super close to the edge of the stamped image or it might bleed over. So I guess those are my tips. That's about it. I'm not doing any blending here either. I'm just straight coloring, so I should do a video on blending sometime because that's kind of fun too, but there's no need for that here. There really isn't, or I did not find a need, let us put it that way. The only thing I wish I could have done is maybe have the wing be a different color, and I didn't have the wing and like the belly, and I didn't have a different color I liked. So I guess there I could have done some blending, but I didn't, so there you go. Always your choice. Now, in a minute you'll see, I thought the Chickie needed to be standing in some grass. So I started in coloring in some grass, which seemed like a good idea at the time. I thought I'd start in with like the Charlie Brown level of grass where you just kind of like does a line like that. And then I was like, no, I should add more green because we have a few colors of green. And then I was like, no, I should add some more. And upon reflection, I should have cut out a Cricut cut of grass because it's too darn cute, right? Now that white piece is approximately 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And so the purple piece behind it is 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. I decided to stamp the little sentiment on the Chickie's flag using our, what color is that? Thistle, what did you call it? Whimsy for some reason. Thistle ink. I think in the future I would use black, but just, whatever. It all works out. That bleed through you see, that's very typical of coloring with alcohol markers. So if you've never colored with them, that's kind of how that goes. So don't be shocked. Finally, I'm just going to use some pop dots to pop this up, and we'll be wrapping this show up pretty darn quick. It's a nice, easy, fast card. I think it's real spring-like, because it's spring. I thought it'd be fun to show you guys. One last thing is, I don't know, at the beginning of the video, if you remember, I had this piece of yellow. Well, I decided to go ahead and add that to the inside just for a little bit of interest. And it's just a zip strip that came off the end of a piece of paper in the Penelope paper pack. And then it's at 5 1/2. Have a great day. I appreciate you all.